fox were the oddest of friends. Nothing stopped them, and they vowed to be friends till the end. They played and slept, ate and went on adventures. When night descended upon them, they'd gaze up at the moonlight and the stars that showered the sky. This is part of a challenge hosted by Coffee with My Sunshine and DIY Beauty on Purpose. Check the description box once you're done with my video for the links to their channels and the playlist. So for this challenge, we were asked to make use of something that we would usually throw. This is a box that came with something I can't remember now because I have had this in my craft room for a while. So I thought this is the perfect opportunity to use it, and I did have an idea come to me right away. So the first thing you're going to need to do is print a background. You can paint one yourself if you like, but just to save time, I thought I will print one out. So I headed over to Google and I typed in something like moon and forest, and I came up with this. So what I did was measure the inside, and then I made sure that I edit the image to fit the size I am working with. So all I'm going to do now is cut it and stick it down using my glue stick. I brought this for my fall crafts, and what I'm going to do is cut it to fit the bottom of my box. So let me just bring that back. So for this base bottom here, I'm going to measure it, cut its size, and we're going to hot glue it. So it's kind of going to act like the forest floor in a nice autumn day. So I'm just going to place my box on top of the material, and then all I'm going to do is draw along it. So here's my floor cut out. I'm just going to stick it down now with my hot glue. Now I'm going to start adding in some sticks. I'm just going to remove this part here so I've got it all straight, and I'm going to cut several just the size of the box. So then you're going to apply your hot glue to the bottom and to the top of your sticks, and make sure it's all nice and secure. So I've got some dried out flowers here which I'm going to use. I'm going to cut a few and stick them down with my hot glue so it kind of acts like shrubs. So there they are, you can see it really adds to it. I've also added a little branch on the floor. I just thought it makes it look more realistic and just adds depth. Because this is an autumn piece, I'm trying to stick with autumny colours. I also have some of these dried flowers, so again I'm just going to add some colour and more detail using my hot glue to stick them down. I'm also going to use two small figurines. So I've got a fox here which I am going to place just right here at the back, and you can stick them down, but I will probably leave it just so that I can reuse them for other projects. And then I have this vintage bear, and I'm going to place him just in between these branches as if he is climbing the tree or just finished eating. I'm just going to work on the moon a little bit so that it illuminates more. I am using this white chalk pencil. I'm also going to add to the stars using my acrylic painter just so that they stand out. For the final thing, I decided that I'm going to take a quote and print it out, and so this is on regular paper. I'm going to stick it onto this card just to give it some strength, and then I'm going to add some depth to it by cutting out the words and adding them to this foam sticky pad. You can see it gives it an extra dimension so that it kind of pops out. And you might be wondering why I have the same thing in different sizes. That's just so that I can see what's best to work with. Sometimes I need something a lot bigger and I have to go and reprint it. So I thought this time, just to save me some time, I will just print different variations and see what works. So I'm going to go with the biggest size here, and I'm not going to go with a whole quote because it's too big and too much, so I'm going to cut it from Listen to the Magic Whispers of Old Trees. Me crafting as usual, my little apprentice. Okay, so all of my words are ready with the little foam pads. So now I'm just going to peel them off and arrange them on my box. You don't really need to hot glue them down because they are sticky, but if you want them to be just extra secure, then you can just add some hot glue to the back as well. And this is the finished project. I think it's actually more magical than I imagined in my mind, which is always a great thing. I absolutely love this and I hope you do too. I think it's a great gift, a great decor piece, or even something that you can make to sell. And what's even better is that we made this from absolute trash and nature, so it's super inexpensive. If you enjoyed watching, make sure you have clicked that subscribe button so that you see more content like this. Leave me a thumbs up and let me know what you think of this project in the comments below. Thank you so much. Bye.